Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Tuesday, September 29th. On the impact map, no significant impacts today. We will have some gusty northeast winds sweeping down across parts of the higher terrain of Utah tomorrow. There'll be morning winds and continuing through the afternoon, keeping the overnight humidity recoveries poor in some of those breezy areas, and humidity will be drying out. No significant impacts through Thursday, but the main theme will be each day gets warmer and drier than the previous. We should be about 5 to 10 degrees above normal temperature-wise in most areas by the latter part of the week. Our smoke issues right now, this morning, surface smoke being produced in California. By afternoon, you see some of that drift across the Sierra into the western portion of Nevada. That is one issue there. Elsewhere, clear across the Great Basin. Not much smoke production in Idaho with our fires there right now. And similar story at the 6,000 foot level. Smoke hanging along the Sierra crest here from California, but with a bit of a westerly component in the wind. That smoke envelops all across Reno and much of the Carson district, and maybe as far east as Winnemucca and Fallon, or beyond that by afternoon. We had no significant precipitation or lightning the past 24 hours. Initial attack was quite light across the region. Precipitation over the past 7 days, again, the wetness, the main part in the green, which is a half-inch or more, mainly across the higher terrain of Idaho, missing out most of the Snake River Plain, also encompassing some of the higher terrain of Wyoming, but missing areas south of Jackson. You can see the percent of normal on the right-hand side. Now our ERCs, you can see the driest, most critical areas across most of Utah into eastern and southern Nevada, but rapidly starting to dry out up here in the western Payette, where they didn't get as much rain as some other areas. The ERCs are bouncing back pretty quickly, and that's going to be the trend for the next couple of days. You also see the disparity in western Wyoming, quite moist in the north, but again, 80th to 90th percentile still in some southern areas. 10-hour fuels have been responding very quickly to the recent dryness the last 2 or 3 days and the warmth. You can see them 3 to 4% here on the map. Satellite imagery shows a strong high pressure ridge coming in, total absence of clouds, a powerful winter-like storm system up in the Gulf of Alaska, and that's going to stay there and not affect us too much. Very dry air here, not only clear but dry. We can see that better on the water vapor. You can see that darkish orange shade just indicating very dry atmospheric conditions from the surface all the way on up. That's going to reflect our forecast. So you see that reflection of the dryness and the high pressure across the west and the Great Basin today. Fire potential on the right. Winds fairly light on the left-hand side. The humidities, look at those single digits across Nevada, near 10% in Utah, but getting up to 20% or higher as you head further north. On Wednesday, similar story, high pressure, still building in. Drying things out a little bit on the fire potential side. We do see a bit more wind. We are on the east side of the high pressure, so the winds come out of the north. That favors some areas for extra breezes. Probably not critically dry, but 20 to 25 mile an hour winds, maybe some local gusts to 30 possible. Again, very dry humidity levels on the right-hand side, especially south of the Idaho border. High pressure remains in control, like a broken record on Thursday. Much more dryness on the fire potential on the right. You see some brown now showing up across parts of southwestern Idaho. And the humidity levels explain it. Single digits to low teens in the south, low 20% range in the north. Still some breezes here, nothing significant, otherwise light and variable winds. No precipitation to speak of coming up. Friday, high pressure still in control, just drying us out. No real significant weather pattern change. We can flip through Saturday, Sunday as a tropical system moves out of Baja. No consequence for us. The moisture in the northern part of the map stays to the north. We're still under high pressure. It flattens out a little bit. We might get some breezes by Sunday and Monday, but then another ridge of high pressure starts building in from the Pacific, so we're still under high pressure. And notice how much we've dried out across most of our PSAs on the right-hand side. No precipitation at all for the entire 7-day period. And the 8 to 14 day shows much of the same, much above normal temperatures, probably again 5 to 10 degrees above normal, near record levels in some spots. This is October 6th through the 12th, and also significantly drier than normal. So no season-ending event in sight as we go through the second week of October. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.